Hey y'all, chilling here today, and I'm going to show you guys how to calculate some telepathic frequencies. Today is self-existing moon 4, kin 101, Red Planetary Dragon, and I'm going to show you how to calculate these telepathic frequencies with the 441 matrix and the accompanying matrices. So I guess I'm gonna make this video for people who already know about the 441 matrix. But essentially, something real quick. This is the original one, 441 matrix. That is the base matrix, which is like the telephone switchboard, like the buttons or gates to open to access frequencies or energies. Then we have the space, time, and synchronic matrices. Those are the other three accompanying ones, of which the telepathic frequencies are derived. They all occupy the same space, as well as the center one in here, the hollow mind perceiver. And so they occupy the same space. So 1 over here is where it starts. It's 22 over here. So anyways, so for the people who already are a little familiar with the 441 matrix, and whoever else just wants to listen to gain knowledge, it's all good. What we have here today, so self-existing moon 4, Kali is the day of the week, the BMU for 3, so base matrix unit, you're going to hear me say BMU a lot. It's the number to activate. So for the sacral chakra, Kali, it's BMU 315. Red Planetary Dragon, the red dragon is BMU 108. And so we have the time, space, and synchronic telepathic frequencies. And then these three add up to a total. And that gives us our synchronic telepathic frequencies of the day. So essentially this is one of the things very important. So the time telepathic frequency, that is where we are on the 13 moon 28 day calendar. So that's how we tell which number to use for this one. And then the space and the synchronic telepathic frequencies are always going to be whatever the kin number is. So kin 101, Red Planetary Dragon. That 101 is always going to be Red Planetary Dragon. That is its designated number of the 260. So to find these, the space one, we locate number 101 in the space telepathic matrix, and then we locate number 101 in the synchronic matrix. And then once we know what the BMU is, we can find the coordinates, and then I'll show you how to do the calculations. Really simple. It's honestly just coordinates and addition. It is vastly more complicated than that in many aspects that I do not understand and probably will never understand. But trying to understand it helps us learn and accelerates the evolution of the planet and everybody else, so it's a good thing. So anyways, the time telepathic frequency. We got this here, 13 moon 28 day calendar. So this is how it goes. Let's say we start at the first month. The first month starts over here, and then it goes across the days. Now the days will only be in these 4 quadrants of the 9 of the 441 matrix. So let's say the first one here, let's see, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. So 1 is the month, it's the second number is the day. Then it goes over here, all the way across, 1.14. And then, after going across that row, it goes across the bottom of the same top of this square we got. 49 square, 7 by 7, 1.15, etc. to 21. And then after, sorry for moving the camera too much, 1.2, the 28th day of the first moon, we roll back over here to the second moon, and then we go across and cut our next row of grass. So anyways, it goes down that sequence for the first 7 months. If you notice, for the 7th one, there's only 7 point whatever here. That's because there's no mirror to the 7th. Now basically after the 7th, it goes back in the exact opposite direction for the remainder of the 6 months. So we got 8.1 in blue, 8.2, 8.3, 8.7, all the way back up here to the 28th day of the 8th month. And then, boom, we go back here, back to the 9th month. So essentially, this is how we find out whatever day we are. The only day you won't find on here is the day out of time. That one doesn't have a telepathic frequency. It's not on here. I don't know what to do on those days. I'm just like, what? I don't know. Like, how can it not have a telepathic frequency? Like, this doesn't make any sense yet. I just roll with it. Okay. So I guess I'll continue with this video, even though it's going to end up a little bit too long for Instagram, but that's okay. Good for YouTube. So today, if we look back at this, self-existing moon 4. So the self-existing tone is the 4th tone, which is the 4th month. So we're right here, 4.4. And in case you're wondering what these are, this is the time matrix lattice, which is over here. These are the time dimensions. And essentially these are like the flows of energy between our 3D, 4D, and 5D bodies. And other things as well, but they're really important channels of energy, especially the center ones. These, there's 9 of them, and they are very important. Once again, I'm at a lack of information about these, but yeah, it's not for this video, I suppose. But those are the numbers that govern the time dimensions. There's 9 of them. And in the hollow mind perceiver, these are these nodes right here. So these are like extra sensory, interdimensional nodes. And so yeah, that's where we are today, 4.4. Boom. So then that coordinate is vertical 4, horizontal 4, which is 245. Right there. Oh, I guess maybe, I think this one's numbered. Yeah. Alright. Changing 441 matrices off of the book of the cube. So 4.4 is 245. So that will be our first BMU of the time matrix. Time telepathic frequency. 245. So then we will find, you can do it in whatever order you want. We could calculate the frequency of it, or we could just note the other BMUs, whatever order we want to do. I guess I'm going to calculate that one right now. So this is the base matrix unit. So that's the number to activate it. So we take that coordinate, vertical 4, horizontal 4, and we add it up in all 4 of these, matrices. So we got 13 over here, 57 over here, and 130 over here. I did this math earlier today. Pretty sure that's 200. So yeah, we got 57 plus 13 is 70. 70 plus 130 is 100. Whoa. So we got our first telepathic frequency, 200. And the second one is on the space matrix. So this is the space matrix. This is like our DNA, 64 codons, different permutations. It governs our DNA. So anyways, it's a little bit of a complicated pattern here, but they all follow the same pattern. But I'll go into this on a different video. Right now we're just going to locate number 101, which is over here. So that is vertical 18, horizontal 8. Let's see over here, 8th row. Boom. So that number on the 441 matrix should be 228. Oh my god, how embarrassing. It's 227. How did I do that? Oh well. So I do this math in my head every day. And I double check that one a bunch. Guess that's what happens when I'm working. Yeah. I was just contemplating ending the video, but I shall continue the video. Because that's all part of it. We practice and practice, and I've been practicing this 441 matrix for over a year. A year and a half now, just about. Since February of 2018. So, 227. That's where we are today. On the space matrix. So we add up the numbers, so since it's kin 101, this is 101. All right. And also the synchronic one too. So we will calculate. I forgot to write the coordinates. So anyways, we got vertical 4, horizontal 4. And then we have vertical 18, horizontal 8. So go over here. This is 72. 72 plus 101 is 173. Plus 161. No, that's 161. Right there. Vertical 18, horizontal 8. So we add those together, and they give us 334. And then we have the synchronic telepathic frequency. which we find BMU, or the whatever one is for 101 on here, which this one's at the top, 101. That is BMU 32 on the home on the 441 matrix. Low battery, 20% is plenty. Yeah, so BMU 32. My writing's always off when I'm trying to write looking through the camera. So we got 101, then we got 219, then we got 287. I have faith. 219, 287. So we add those together. And that gives us $607. So now we got our 3 telepathic frequencies: time, space, and synchronic. So now we add them up. Which should be 1141. Boom. There's our total telepathic frequency today. Sorry for the sniffliness. Alright, so we have our total telepathic frequency. And now we're missing one thing, is the number to activate it. Which, to find that, we subtract 441 by this until it's under 441. And that one should be 259. So yeah, use the nearest multiple, so that one's 882. Here, just to give you an idea. 1141 minus 441 minus 441, 259. And then also from that number, we find our kin equivalent, which is the kin of that frequency, which I find to be a very, very prevalent and strong factor in a day. And yeah, so something real cool today. The kin equivalent. So yeah, by the way, for that, we take that number again, 1141, and we minus it by 260, because there's 260 galactic signatures. $101. So, Red Planetary Dragon, or sorry, the house that it's in. Planetary House of the Primal Force. So yeah, this is extremely rare. I don't think I've ever seen this happen before, where the kin of the day is the same kin as the frequency. So whoever, whatever kid is born on this day, or born on this exact same day 52 years ago, on October 21st, 1967, it is Yeah, they're double planetary Red Dragon. So that's pretty cool. And also, so we have our BMUs today. We also note where they are on the Hollow Mind Perceiver. On here. So I got some little markers, but they're a little too big. So we got our first one, 245, right over here. So right on the 13, which is the sense node. Governs that time dimension. Then we go over here to 227, which is right there. That is a negative 23. Negative 23 on the Hollow Mind Perceiver. Negative 22. Alright, so we got... I lost my marker under this fluorite skull. I lost both markers. Alright. We want to use those for something else. I'll show you guys later. One day. Alright, so negative 22. And that is vertical 18, horizontal 8. So space 227 on the 441 matrix. Alright. Then we get our synchronic one, which is up here, 31, on UR rune 86. And then our last one, please. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get anything to stay here, but it's right here on the other sense node, 259. So just no way that's happening right now. All right, so we got 13, 39, so it's 52, and then we have negative 22, UR room 66. So we got, one second. Sorry for that. So we have the telepathic frequencies, and then what they are on the Hollow Mind Perceiver. So that's 13. I shouldn't put that dash there, it makes it look like a negative. Negative 22. UR rune 66. And 39. So yeah, there's the telepathic frequency calculations on the basic level. And didn't mark these coordinates, but it's vertical 10, horizontal 1, and vertical 4, horizontal 18. So we got double Red Planetary Dragon Day. I perfect in order to nurture. Producing being, I seal the input of birth with the planetary tone of manifestation. I am guided by the power of universal water. Love, peace,